Whether we want to hear the truth or not, we have to accept the fact that life is short and no one knows whether you'll be on this earth tomorrow. You've been given one chance at life, and after that, you're gone for good. What memories will people have of you? If you were to be gone, would you truly say that you lived the life that you wanted to live? I'm not trying to make this depressing, I just don't think we need to sugarcoat this. This is reality that we can't escape from. And instead of viewing it as something negative, we should instead use it as motivation to live a longer and healthier life. After talking to a few girls that have been, following me for a while, their addiction to hypergamy is so strong that they don't see an outside world. Like, that is just all they see. Like, I have to be with a rich man, I have to dress like this, I have to be like this. The addiction is so strong that that's literally all they spend their time and energy on. And I had to honestly stop making videos and really think, where did I go wrong? And I realized that I made the mistake of throwing out all these videos on what men to watch out for, how to scam men, how to manipulate men. Yes, some of it is helpful, because at the end of the day, it wasn't that I said, go and actually do it. I was like, listen, if he's not a good guy, take what you can get and leave and teach him a lesson. If he's a good guy, don't do it. I've said that in many of my videos. And I do think it's very helpful for women to know all the manipulation tactics that are out there so they can watch out for that. But the problem with these videos is that YouTube and Instagram assumes that this is all you're interested in. So here you are now being recommended videos about gold digging, scamming, manipulation, even those red pill videos, etc. You're now sitting there watching other people's videos, and this causes you to slowly start to believe that this is what the world is like. That men are evil and women must be with a rich man only and all men cheat, and it's horrible. It's horrible. And it's even worse when you start watching those hypergamy dating coaches that try to convince you to pay for, advice when they themselves aren't getting men, or even they're not even married. They will suck you in this topic to the point that you'll start to believe anyone that doesn't have the same opinion as you on hypergamy must be attacked or must be cut off. You need to understand that this is extremely unhealthy. If you were to just get off your device right now and go for a walk, you'll notice that there's a bunch of people outside that are super kind and caring. And truthfully, the world has more good than evil in it. But when you're like stuck watching all this negativity that's going on around your Instagram feed, Facebook, YouTube, your brain starts to believe that that's what the world is like, and that is why you're sitting in that negative mindset. And I have to go back to the topic of like the whole dating coach thing. Because of my videos, it's assuming that all you want to see is about dating and relationships and stuff like that. So it's redirecting you to women who kind of talk about similar things. But on top of that, they take money for it. And understand, sooner or later, you're going to realize if you don't agree with me, but dating coaches are the biggest scammers. Anyone who's a dating coach is a scam who's just stealing people's money, because no human being needs a dating coach. You need to learn how to socialize. If you know how to socialize, you can date. Simply just accepting the fact that not everyone's going to like you. Life experience is going to teach you what things you need to change. And you're lucky that you have all this free content on YouTube and Google and Instagram. Because truthfully, those dating coaches have gotten that content for free as well. And that's what they're teaching you, but on top of that, taking the money. Like, truthfully, the fact that people even pay for dating coaches is insane. If you think that that dating coach helped you, understand they didn't. They just gave you that free information that you were too lazy to look for. Instead, what I suggest that you do is stop watching those hypergamy dating coaches and watch other things that will benefit you. Maybe it's something to do with what you're studying currently. Maybe it's something about nature, animals. Maybe it's videos on how to live a healthier lifestyle. But you need to just change up your feed. I promise you, if you do this, you will feel a lot better. Your mind will start to change on how you view the world, and you'll even be able to notice that your character is changing in a positive direction. But also know how to limit the amount of time that you're spending on your device. This sounds like obvious advice, but really, a lot of you barely go out. Your schedule is to wake up, go to work, come back home, and watch Netflix. Again, from time to time, there's nothing wrong with doing that. But you'll realize the more you're going outside, the more you become like you start having an addiction of just being outdoors. Like you because you feel so good, you'll notice that the more you go outside, the more you go for walks, you'll realize how good it feels that it becomes an addiction. You're like, I just can't sit at home. I have to be outside. I need to feel good. And it helps. I'm telling you right now, when you just go outside and you start talking to people, you'll notice how many friendly people are out there, especially those old people, like those cute old people. It's so much fun to just talk to people and just being with people face to face and just getting to know people and how different they are. It's something that I just can't explain. It sounds like people think, oh well, this is obvious, but a lot of you don't do that. Like a lot of you don't do that. And that's the issue, is that you don't realize how much happier you could make yourself just by doing these little things that are very important for us human beings. And let's not forget the topic about stress. You have to find ways to calm your stress down. Yes, life is difficult. Yes, it's hard to avoid it. But understand that you can get even closer to getting cancer from stress alone. Stress will make you age faster, and it will cause a lot of issues with how your body's functioning, as well. Like it can definitely cause a lot of skin problems. I know this. Every time I feel super stressed and I'm stressed for a long time, I get skin problems. For other people, different body types, everyone has, different things that happen to them. But again, it can cause a lot of problems. Some things that, you have to do. This isn't even, oh, you can, you should. No, you have to do this, is working out. You have to work out. Our bodies are made to move. It is not normal for you to be sitting at the office or sitting at home, on the couch for hours. That is not normal. You have to move your body. You have to go outside, go for a walk, go for a run, go to the gym, lift weights. I don't know, do something that makes your body move. Because that is the number one way to, first off, get healthier, have your body function properly, and actually look younger. Your brain is going to try to convince you that, oh, we should do it another day, or find some kind of excuse. But you need to prove to yourself that you come with that self-discipline, that you will do it even if you don't feel like it. And since we're already on the topic of being outdoors and how important it is, it's also very important to wear sunscreen, even if it's winter. Sunscreen is a must. Put it everywhere. Anything that's open, anything that doesn't have clothes on it, your arms, your face, whatever, put sunscreen on. If you don't, if you forget, if you skip the step, I promise you, years will pass and you will regret it, because you'll realize how much problems you have simply by not putting sunscreen on. Your skin's gonna age really fast. It's going to be damaged, it's going to be burnt, and then even worse, it can cause cancer. So I'm telling you right now, we humans need vitamin D. It actually gives us lots of energy, but at the same time, we also need that sunscreen. It is not safe to be out with having a lot of sun, especially if you have sensitive skin. Sunscreen is a must. Other things that you can do if you're indoors and you kind of want to calm yourself down is listen to like meditation music, or those meditation talks. You can easily find it on YouTube, you can find it on Spotify, there's plenty of them. This truly helps me calm down. Sometimes even better is to listen to maybe like a podcast or someone speaking, and at the same time cleaning. Listen, to be in a clean area, it feels so good, and it boosts up your mood when your room is clean, when your house is clean. So definitely, if something is messy, just turn on some music that you like, turn on something that you want to listen to, and just clean. For some reason, I have this issue of like when it comes to cooking or cleaning, I cannot do it in silence. Like the only thing that's going to motivate me to do it is if there's like a podcast in the background or there's music in the background. I feel good. So again, a lot of people already do this, but if you don't, then you definitely should try, because it works every single time. Now, another thing that is a must is the food that you eat. Literally, I think the best thing that happened in my life is that when I met a lot of the people that looked 10 to 20 years younger, when I asked them for their secret, I've not yet had anyone tell me, oh, it's genetics. They all told me this one thing that they do, and it's the keto thing. Like the whole keto diet that I told you guys about, it's not really a diet, okay? What it means is just cutting out high carbs and high sugar. And I've done a lot of research on this too to see, like, is this legit? Like, why is everyone saying it? There's so much proof that this works. If you cut off anything with high sugar and high carbs, you feel like you have a lot of energy. You look younger. Your body looks good. Like, if you are overweight, you should go on keto because it really helps. Like, I have not yet met one that said that this has not worked for them. This has even apparently helped people with diabetes too. So I strongly suggest that you do try it and see if it works out for you, because a lot of people have said very positive things. I'm on keto as well, where I do, like, literally, it's not that I'm super, super strict on myself, but I definitely avoid eating, like, as much as I can with, like, the bread and the pasta and the milk and the chocolate. If I eat it once in a while, nothing happens, but if I do continue to eat it, I start feeling like I have a headache. I start feeling like I don't have energy. And that's what it does, is that all of these foods, they spike up your, blood sugar or whatever, and then it just goes right down. And that's why you're constantly feeling like you're hungry again. And that's why you're feeling like you're tired and you don't have energy, and why you're moody. You'll end up realizing when you go on keto, you actually feel a lot happier. You'll even see it in your skin that you look younger, you feel healthier. Because all of these high carbs, high sugar stuff, they cause so much problems with your body. Like, a lot of these stuff we're not even supposed to be eating as human beings, and it causes a lot of inflammation. On top of that, it ages you like crazy. Of course, like, if you do try to go on keto and you try to stop eating bread and high sugar, you end up realizing that you're addicted to it. And it's going to be difficult, but once you get over it and once you get used to not eating it, you'll end up realizing how good you feel. And you don't have to just listen to me. There's plenty of people talking about it. You can do your research and decide from there whether that's something that you want to do or not. But again, the most healthiest things that we can eat are raw food. We're talking about nuts, veggies, fruits, especially vegetables. Vegetables are a must. I know people who can go a whole day without eating vegetables, and that is not normal. Like, your body needs vegetables. Those vitamins are super, super important in keeping you young, in keeping you with energy, and just giving your body what it needs. If you are not eating your vegetables, you're already failing at life. You better start eating your vegetables. I'm telling you right now, like, you have to. You have to. It's not good if you don't. Yeah, so I'm also going to continue with the obvious, removing soda and coffee. It's not good for you. Those stuff also age you. They're really bad for your body. Instead, you should be drinking more tea and water. Start adding in your water and tea, like, mint, ginger, lemon. And of course, get plenty of sleep and water. Your body needs that in order to stay young, in order to feel energized. Anyways, though this video may be obvious or sound simple, a lot of you don't do the stuff that I've mentioned. Some of you do, a lot of you don't. If you follow what I've said just now, to take a break from all this hypergamy, manipulation, dating stuff, and instead start watching other things about anything that's positive. It can be health, workouts, cooking, nature, religion. Your view in the world will change. Like, you will see more positive in this world instead of negativity. If you limit the amount of time you spend on your device and go be social with your family, friends, strangers, you're giving yourself what you need. Do not be one of those people that says, if somebody doesn't believe in hypergamy, I will not speak to them. You have to socialize. You will naturally see how happy you feel and how good you feel, even if the person has a different opinion. You can talk about other things. The thing is that you think that hypergamy is all you can talk about because that's all you listen to and all you watch. But you're an interesting human being. You have other things that you can talk about. Okay? So talk about other things. You don't have to have the same opinion on everything. Spend more time outdoors. We're humans. We're meant to be outdoors. Give your body what it needs. Being in places we're meant to be will naturally make you more happy. It will be a reminder that there's an outside world that doesn't give a crap about hypergamy, red pill, and all those other brainwashing channels that you've been watching. You will start seeing more friendly people that know how to enjoy life. Again, working out, eating better, give your body all the movement and vitamins it needs so that you can finally feel more energetic and just look young. You know, you don't want to be one of those people that ages really fast. You don't want to be one of those people that's constantly grumpy and in stress and then has all these issues with their body and cancer and all that stuff. Like, you have to work on these things so that your body feels good and so that your body functions properly. I hope that whoever listens to this video takes it seriously, because this topic it's so important. Like, if you follow this advice, you will notice a huge change in how you think and who you become. You will be more positive, you will be more energetic, you will feel and look younger. In fact, when you will start to slowly shift into a healthier and a happier version of yourself, you will attract those people. You will attract those type of men. I know it will be hard in the beginning because it's removing a lot of your bad habits and addictions, but if you follow through and prove yourself that you can, that you come with that self-discipline and remind yourself why you're doing it, you'll see how greatly life will change up for you and how much happier you'll be. That I can definitely promise you.